taken a break from my season's character the last couple of days, and I've been working on this character a couple days ago when I first started broadcasting my gameplay for my season's character. A kid joined me and was like, I'll speed level you. Um, and my character beat the game for me. Not that I haven't beat it before, but walked through and beat the game for me basically. Uh, and gave me some modded equipment. That's these wings. Here, I'll show you. So I got these wings that I have on right now, and I got these rings. Um, Now, I mean, they're not mine to keep, and I've been meaning to give them back to him. But he's a kid, and I believe he's at school when I'm on. So I'll try and get on later tonight and see if he's on. So he gave me this ring and this ring to use. As you can see, there's just some god-awful amount of stuff that these things can do. I am currently running through Torment level 3. I restarted the game on this character. And, there's so much you can't even read it. Like, it won't even let you go all the way down or up. Anyway, so I restarted the game on this character in order to play the game. Here's the wings. This is what's on them. They're modded as well. And so I started out on Torment level 1, and I'm like, I can't, I'm doing too much here. You see, I have, as my Necromancer, I have my aura curse on. I'm not even hitting things, and they're dying. And it's got a lot to do with those modded rings. And you see all the buffers. That's one of the rings. So, let me show you how gameplay is with some modded equipment. I've never been big on cheating, per se. But, Christ. This was probably one of the coolest things.
I have great power within me too. The only difference is,
I mean, had I not already beaten the game on my own... See, look at this. Holy shit. Had I not already beaten the game on my own before, prior to this, on anything... Oh, my sword does that, by the way, that blood demon.
I can't really explain it.
I wouldn't be playing with these. But since I've already beaten the game many, many times, I thought, you know, what the heck, let's have some fun. Let's try and, you know, let's see what I can do with it. And I started the other night. I played for maybe 2 hours. Maybe not even 2 hours. And I got this far.
Here is the leader.
Those scavengers trapped my poor wife and me down there for hours.
So there's that. Now, the ring is constantly doing buffers, I've noticed. When I was playing with this kid, it got to the point where I couldn't even access my inventory. Something he was doing was stopping me from being able to access my inventory, go anywhere other than my skills and my party. And, so he logged off, and I haven't heard from him since. I sent him an email saying, hey, next time I'm on and you're on, I'll give you your rings back. I haven't heard from him since that day. So I've kind of just been like, hey, well, I'm gonna fucking use these. And I gotta admit, not to say that it's making it funner, or more fun, I'm sorry for proper English, but it's definitely, making it easier. And I can see how this would be super appealing to people who hadn't beat or have not beaten the game before and are like, well, I just want to speed run through it. And if you've watched any of my other videos, I know they're pretty long, you all know how I feel about speed running through games that you just bought and you have no current experience with. If it wasn't for the fact that, like I said, that I've beaten this game so many times, I wouldn't even be doing this. Oh, I level up so quickly in here. Um, but I feel like, you know, like this kid was like, yeah, my uncle walked me through, or speed leveled me through this entire thing. And I mean, if you, like, did you actually enjoy the game when you were playing it, or did you literally just play it to, so, okay, so in Torment mode, see, look at that, holy shit. In Torment mode, I've noticed when you're going to certain areas on the map, there will be a purple arrow that pops up, and it will, bring you to a, like, low class dungeon master. I don't know. I'm wrong here, but it's basically a low level boss that's out there in the open that'll give you some good shit. And I have been noticing the last couple of times I've come here to do stuff like this, I've had twice now in this area. I've had a low level boss of the area come out. Um, But as you notice, like, I'm not even playing the game. I'm literally going through and doing everything that I usually do on a game, trying to run through the map areas and everything, and I don't even have to hit people half the time. Like, I don't honestly know how I feel about it, like, for real. Like, I think it's funny. I think it's cool that, you know, I legitimately, like, beat the game and now I'm running through. It's almost like God mode for any of you other MMO players out there, or you know, like, fighter players out there. It's pretty much kind of like a God mode where you can't die, you never run out of anything. That was another thing he gave me. Oh, before I forget. Um, where's my items? The bottomless potion of the tower. My health potion never, ever, ever runs out. I don't know where he got it. I don't know how he got it. I don't know if it's modded. I feel like it might be. Um, but I don't know. This is, however, my first experience with Paragon points. You know, with
That is
leveling
too
up.
expensive.
I never did actually get a chance to play with these before when I beat them, because when I beat the game, I never actually got to level 70. So getting to level 70 was new for me. That kid got me all the way up to, I want to say, level 65 or something before we stopped playing together. And I have since gotten myself up as far as I'm right now. Maybe he got me higher than 65. I want to say maybe he did. But, you know, regardless of that, I want to kind of step back and go, you know, explain once again how I don't condone cheating for games. And I know people will tell you modding is not the same as cheating. I mean, it really kind of is. And if you're playing a game for the first time and you decide that you have to mod your way through it, I feel like, I mean, what's the point of you even wasting the money for the game? I'm pretty sure I paid $100 for this alone, to get the Diablo for the PlayStation 4 because I couldn't transfer my PlayStation 3 stuff over, and to get the Necromancer and the passes, or whatever, the season passes or something. I think that's what I paid for too. I pick up everything, by the way. I'm a hoarder. I paid, you know, I paid a lot of money to get this version of the game the Ultimate Evil Edition with all of the stuff that goes with it. I feel like, I mean, there are, you know, the kid I was playing with, he didn't have this version. He had the original, you know, well, not the original. He had Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil, but he didn't have this version that I have. Jesus. So, like, but still, anyways, if you're spending $60 plus on a game, why not actually experience and enjoy the game? Like, what's the point of doing this? Like, yeah, it makes it easier, but I mean, games aren't supposed to be easy. I feel like you're just trying to get through and say, oh yeah, I totally played that game, I totally beat it, but you don't have the actual experience with the game that other people do, where, you know, I can sit here and probably tell you where everything is on this map, and because I played it so many times. And you'd be like, oh shit, I didn't know any of that. Like, I don't know. I'm talking a lot for this video. I just feel like everybody should experience gameplay. And like, yeah, modded weapons and armor is cool. Now, all I have is the modded armor. All I have are those 2 rings on. And I'm doing this. None of my weapons are modded. None of the rest of my armor is modded. After I got to a certain level with him, all I was getting was all these high level stuff. I mean, he did help me out at the beginning with some high level stuff, because I believe I was a level 17 on this character when him and I started playing, and that's because I started playing the Seasons characters, and I totally just gave up on the rest of the characters, and he ran me through dungeons, and I told him I didn't want to beat the game with him that night, and he ended up having me kill Mathiel, and I'm like, you know, like, cool for you. He was impatient, he wanted me at a certain level so that we could play, and then out of nowhere, like, I don't know, if I just wasn't doing what he expected a partner in, you know, this game to be doing. I don't think there's anything back here for me right now. Or if I just like annoyed him with the fact that I kept telling him I couldn't get, he wanted his rings back then, and I'm like, dude, I can't get into my inventory or I'd give them to you. Like, I wasn't trying to withhold them. It's cool that I still have them because I can show you guys this stuff, but at the same time, it's like, kids can be so impatient. Everything's instant gratification these days, and I don't understand the point of that, because you might not have spent, I don't know if it's just because I have bought my own games mostly all the time since I was like a kid or whatever, or I rented them with my own money and I played them, but I feel like kids these days that have gaming consoles just don't respect the fact that you can't instantly get your way through something like this. Like, experience it. I'm back on that again. Experience what you're playing, man. Like, don't just fucking use shit and mod your way through games because he told me this wasn't the first game he's modded stuff for. I don't know. I'm just ranting about it now. It's just nice to toggle playing, because I'll tend to seriously check out while I'm playing. Like, eyes crossed, everything. Don't ask me why, I don't understand, but this game is one of the only games I really don't have to pay attention while I'm playing anymore. I just kind of run through it.
After much searching, I have found a promising lead. A family near New Tristram has obtained a valuable relic, and poor fools that they are, they haven't the slightest idea what to do with it. I have some idea of what to do with their daughter, though. And through her, I'll get my prize.
Oh, that sounded pretty rapey. I forgot about that. I don't know how long I'm gonna play on here while broadcasting. Um, like I said, I tend to kind of check out. Um, but I feel like you got the gist of the modded, and like I said, I'm on Torment level 3. I'm doing absolutely nothing while running through this game right now. The least amount of effort. It's almost as if I decided at the level that I'm at, I was gonna restart the entire game. And it's just nuts how easy this is right now. It's crazy. Like, what's the point of this? There really is no point in this being so easy. Because one, that was never the point of Diablo to begin with. You were never supposed to level up this fast. You were never supposed to get through the game this fast. It was meant for exploring. It was meant for a challenge. Diablo's been around since I was born, basically. Since computers existed. Since before, you know, since after they got off DOS. But, and I mean, nobody, not until this day and age has anybody been able to mod things, and I feel like anybody who is a hardcore Diablo fan who's watching this right now, you know, who's been playing since the dawn of time, is just gonna be disgusted with me because I'm playing with modded stuff, and because of how easy it is. And I feel like if you just joined, if you weren't listening prior to this, I was already here. You know, I feel I should reiterate, I am not condoning this. I'm just playing with all these mods because to show you that this shit is out there. Like, fuck, like, I don't know how old that kid is that did this, but he seemed young, and he did this. And I would feel super guilty just giving him these rings back. I literally almost thought about selling them, but then I was like, nah, that kid would be pissed. I can't do that.
Strange. Stay away. There's nothing in here of use to you.
I don't remember.
We should have known. The farmers left over a fortnight ago, and yet we stayed. Last night, we heard the beasts creeping closer. My husband left to investigate, and I haven't seen him since. All I have left are the things we made together. Hopefully, they are of more use to someone else.
I don't remember this part. There's so many random merchants popping up now that I don't remember.
These are dark times.
Look at the amount of shit that I'm getting. That is fucking nuts. I don't wanna. I'm gonna go through this stuff while you're on here with me. Just to kind of show you everything. Like, I can get anywhere from a range of 300 up now. Oh, I got a set finally. I'm starting a set. That's cool. Not that it would help me much right now, but that's cool. But yeah, there's just all this. I range anywhere from 300 up to like 3,000 with stuff that drops anymore these days. And sometimes the lower level stuff gives me a higher level attack and like health and stuff, but I don't, like, in all my other videos I like to go through and I like to play it. I like to go based off of everything that it can help me with, not just not just the strength or whatever. I like doing the armor that helps with life and armor that helps with gold. But you see, I really don't need help in the gold department. I don't know when that started or how that started. But yeah, there's that. That must have been when I was playing with that kid, because I don't remember. I've never been able to have that much gold on my characters. Not ever. So you see all this stuff. It's here. Now the necklace and the rings on my follower I made through the blacksmith. So, and her weapon. I made her weapon through the blacksmith. These are all the level 70 stuff that she can use. Her ring. I put, the rings I made that she has. And that necklace I made. Oh, and I made that. But, whatever. I was using... I don't know why I used the enchantress, because she kind of sucks sometimes. I feel like she doesn't go after the ranged like she should. And that's what her job is a ranged attack. She ends up going after the wrong people, or she gets in my way and pushes people out of my way that need to be there. But there's that. I guess I could probably use that one. Okay, so I know I'm trying not to take too much time to go through this stuff, but 342 armor, 9% life. That's 3,950 life per second, though. So I'm just weighing the differences. Okay, I like to keep up my vitality and everything, so I don't need that one. What about this one? No. Oh, that would help with my scythe, though. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm gonna sell these. I'm keeping that so that I have it.
When
Okay.
this is over,
Alright,
I could open my own little inn somewhere.
so I'm gonna take her Tinker's. I don't remember this part
Well, if
from
you ever want a job,
from
I would consider
before. Okay, so we have gotten the entire map, basically, other than I didn't go back down, which would have just taken me to
your
the
credentials.
Fields of Misery. We're gonna go get the thief, who, since we beat the game, we already have, basically. But we have to go through this area in order to get to the next part of the
You
Tyrael's
there!
sword.
Please help! They're going to kill my
Emily?
friend!
Okay, scoundrel.
Thieves are going to...
What a terribly strange man.
Who is this friend of yours?
She's just a farmer's
coffee.
daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic that the thieves are after.
If it's not making you want to poop, there's no reason to be drinking it.
Just
I'm
give it
just
over.
kidding, guys. Don't
I'll
listen to me.
never tell you.
Okay, so watch. Okay, this used to be a difficult part for me
Enough
because
of this.
there were so many characters, and when you're first starting the game, you have shitty weapons. Just like, I'm not even gonna do anything. I'm gonna do nothing.
You won't get away from us this time.
I did nothing the whole entire time.
The Thieves Guild will find you.
That used to be so hard for me starting out on a game, and I feel like at Torment level 3, if I didn't have these rings on, that would have been difficult still. But
Here's the
I
ring
did
with my
nothing.
mouth. I hid it.
Course.
What?
You mean to accompany me?
Yes, yes! You look like you know a lot about markets. Now, lead the way! Wait, the relic is a fake! Gods, I should have known! You seem like you could
I
use
have
a
too many
helping
people in
hand.
my party.
And I sure as hell don't want to stay around here.
Okay, yeah, so now we're at where we discover we're Nephilim.
And you're betrothed?
Betrothed? Do I look like the marrying kind to you? By the way, my name is Lyndon.
Lyndon. I don't think I ever bothered to learn these guys' actual
What the
names.
tomes say of Alaric and this temple is not encouraging.
Why'd she have to go down the other
He
way?
must be Alaric. No.
This dungeon is gonna be so
Raise the
easy.
bridge that you may pass. Seek 2 tombs in the woods beyond. The warrior's rest.
My movement speed is jacked up by quite a few different things. This is nuts. I don't think my movement speed has anything to do with the rings, but I haven't really looked that far into. I didn't really go through the rings. So we're just gonna kill everybody.
Are these Alaric's people?
No. Their story was quite different.
No, I mean, you don't have to, go through this entire map. If I remember correctly, there's not a whole lot here. But I will go through it for you. To show you. I know, it's just a lot of... There's just a lot of fighting. Finding the right tombs. So basically, if I remember correctly... excuse you. Okay, I'm gonna go up here, but you're not gonna see it. So here over to the right, or left, there's one here, and there's one over here, down a little to the left. That's where the tombs are, where you'll find the things you need to get into the Nephilim caves. And then, like, the Nephilim caves are literally just Magda. Coming to you as... I don't know, what is that? What do they call those? Spectrums, or whatever. She shows up and she's like, how are you, I already have this, how are you stealing all this stuff? Okay, see, like I told you, one to the left and down, and there's gonna be one up here somewhere. So let's go in here. This is gonna be where you get your first
This is amazing. It reminds me of being
ball
a child
of
and
light
searching for lost
to get
artifacts.
into the Nephilim tunnel. There's so much shit. Give it to me.
The night embraces you.
I don't have to do anything, man. I do want to show you some of, like, the cool moves. So there's, like, I forgot what that is. Blood Nesses or something. There's that. I had it originally set up for, like, that's the ghost to go through and target its way through enemies. Now we can go down here. There's really not a whole lot down here, but sometimes there's... Oh, there it is.
We were so sure we could beat whatever traps the ancients had laid for tomb robbers. But the dead bodies of my friends testify to the folly of our arrogance. I will be dead soon as well. Our greed was our downfall.
So, I mean, sometimes there's other chests in the area, like the chest that I just found. There really is nothing else on this map other than monsters to fight and the tombs to go to. So here's the next one we have to go into, and it's up here, like I said. So I'm gonna go through the rest of the map before we go in there for you, so that, I'm not leaving it willy-nilly. Look, here's a chest. I don't remember that being there, but I'm glad I came up this way. You don't have to pick up everything like I do. Sometimes it's nice, because if you pick up everything, you can get your blacksmith materials up super high. You can get...
My master would take pride in this.
I have so much blacksmith material, and, it's good to sell it too for when you're upgrading your, like, your transmorgifier lady, and, your, gem guy. And give me a moment here. I'm gonna stop right here for you and finish the rest of the map in a second. I gotta do something. Alright, so sorry about that. I wish I could edit this for YouTube, but I can't. I was starting to get nauseous from my thyroid meds for not eating. I had to go shove some food in my face, because I'm a fatty. I can't breathe. Okay, let's finish this map and finish going to the warriors. I mean, we could honestly just go in there and get that stuff right now and finish the map, but I'm a sucker for doing things in order. I should have finished the map before I went into the first one. I'm not even touching these guys, man. I wonder how well this is going to work till the end of the game. Now, this is the fastest I've gotten this far. I will admit that. And I mean, yeah, thanks to the ring, cool. And I still do spend quite a bit of time searching the maps, getting everything I possibly can.
I spent years exploring.
You don't have to do that if you've beaten the game already, but it does help because there are, let me get this thing. There are little tricks to getting to places. I have notes from my friend who plays for how to get the Whimsy Shire unicorn level. I thought there was a cow level. I thought there wasn't a cow level, but there is. So, I will walk you through. Oh, they already have the black mushroom. It says all these drops are random. If it doesn't drop, quit the level. Randomly spawns. After finding it, make sure. And then we have to find an Act 4, Chapter 4, begin quest, go to waypoint, the Crystal Colonnade, to get the plans for the staff, and then get Hedred to forge the staff. Huh. Well, okay, so I have the black mushroom. already for this unicorn level. Blacksmith built the Staff of Herding. So that's... randomly spawns. So now I have to wait till I get to Act 4, Chapter 4. Oh wait, no. I need Wirt's Bell, which is in Act 2. The Gibbering Gemstone in Act 3. And then the plans for the Staff of Herding, which is in Act 4. So it's throughout the entire game. Glad I already had this black mushroom, because I don't know what I would have had to go all the way back and restart the game again in order to get that. Okay, so we cleared the map, as you see. Cleared it. We'll go get the rest of our shit, then we'll go on to Nephilim Cave of Wonders. I have terrible word association memory. There's a word for it, but I can't remember what it is. Be talking about something and I can't even remember the word I was looking for, or I'll blank and not remember what I was talking about. So I apologize for rambling throughout all my videos. But I often...
Alaric says that our people can survive the coming battle, but I saw the truth in his eyes. Why did he order me to guard the beacon of honor? Those shambling things are slaughtering my people in the forest above, and there's nothing I can do to stop it.
Sorry, I like to let you guys listen to these things if you haven't played. Anyways, I randomly blank out, forget what I was saying, or I have troubles concentrating sometimes when I'm talking, and I'll ramble onto different subjects multiple times. I have no idea why. It's always been that way. I'll try and keep it to the game, which I'm not doing very good of right now, but anyways, I'll try and keep it to the game while I'm playing. I can't always guarantee, I'm gonna remember that. It's nuts. Thank you. $6 million XP.
Temple is open. Enter and defeat the guardians within.
So this is the Temple of Nephilim. This is literally all it is, and it's Ezekiel the prophet. You beat him, and what's his face is like, yeah, you're ready, you can do this. This guy. So basically it's one low-level boss, two medium-level bosses at once, and two low to medium-level bosses. Alaric.
You may enter our most sacred
I don't like listening. Alaric, and then you go in here, and it's legitimately just Magda. You fight, I think.
Away here just to die.
You are again.
And who is this you bring with you? No matter. Your mother will soon share your fate, little one. The shard is mine. Fill this temple with their blood.
I mean, I hate that she says that.
Does she mean my mother will share my fate? Could my mother be alive after all these years?
She has every reason to deceive us. Do not listen.
This fight was too easy. She's toying with that.
The world stone has been
Journey to the
changed.
Spark.
Our children are born weak and suffer short lives. The demon Nereza promised to restore their power, but instead turned them into misshapen creatures and sent them to war against us.
Sorry, I'm drinking coffee,
We may
guys.
die, but not before she is sent back to the burning hells.
Yeah. Okay, shut up, Alaric. Okay, so I hate that she says that in the temple, that Magda says, fill this temple with their blood. Because legitimately, it's just, when you're playing, it's just you and Leah that go there. You don't have a companion the first time, going through. Regardless of how many people are with you, that temple's running with water, and it's super difficult to fill anything with blood. Especially with just two people. Okay, so believe we talked to... Where do we go? Oh yeah, we talked to Tyrael.
The second piece.
I remember.
That must be.
And now we have to go over to the city on fire. It's gotta be some fire. Do I have shit I need to sell? Yeah, but it can wait. I have my artisans up to level 12, as high as you can go. Oh, wait. There we go. I don't know why he wasn't where he was. Why he wasn't at level 12. Now, in the seasons, though, you have the ability to rank them up one more level. After you get to level 12, you have to have a vial of something, and you can get, not him. Is it him? It's either him or the transmorgifying artisan. You can get them, and the blacksmith. You can get up past.
I will take you, but beware.
You can get up past level 12, or it's something specific on there, and I think it's part of the season.
Destroying the town.
But
Get out when you can.
I just always wondered why you couldn't do that outside of the seasons now.
One of the men retrieved a strange artifact in his nets. It looked like a hilt of an ancient blade, but I know it must be more. A fisherman argued with me, but I convinced him to leave it in the safety of the chapel, a holy place for a holy relic.
Please, my family's
oops.
hiding in the chapel.
You really don't have to go through this map entirely. There's not much for you to go through anyways. You don't get anything special for it.
Fools!
It will help you
keep the sword from
farm
me.
to level up.
This is bad.
Magda, shut up.
My servants will burn this town to ashes.
No, they won't.
I hear something coming.
It's the devil.
There is only
Come.
Now we get the last part of the sword.
to check on Uncle Deckard.
Believe Magda's down here too.
Magda.
I don't know. Probably not. Yeah.
While
She
you were
already
on
stole
your
it.
hero's errand here, I captured all 3 sword pieces and your friends.
I will put an end to this.
Fucking Magda. Get all the monies. Fuck your books. Okay. So now, go in here, Magda, blah blah blah.
It's your choice.
I'm not gonna sit here and watch this, I'm sorry.
If only I could do Magda. So it seems. When my power. I am prepared for that.
I feel like at this point in time, we all already know everything. Oh, this is my stash, bro. Just look at this. Look at this shit that I have. And I kept it. I probably don't need all that stuff. I have so many slots. I kept it because I was like, oh, I got another character on here. I'll just let them play with that. That's another modded. That's a modded weapon. I can't use it. It's for a barbarian. And I can't use it on my barbarian because it's seasons only. I just got so much shit in here, man. I probably don't even need all of this stuff, but it's probably nice to have for, let's do this. Go through and get rid of all the shit weapons. I don't need you. I don't need you. Get rid of you. And we'll put this in there. just so much. This is where I can just go through and sell stuff. That I don't need. I already did that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. No, I'll keep that. I got all the metal, or all the iron weapons. Let's do this and get rid of this. Add this, get rid of this. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Here, let's do this. I'm just gonna put all of this in here. Get rid of this, this, this. I guess I can keep all of that. Let's get rid of this. I want to keep that Blackthorn's notched belt because I might need that in the future. I have so many things to equip, but I'm gonna go through and salvage all this stuff because I don't really need the money. Repair all my shit and go back to the chapel. Because there's something out here I have to do and I forgot what it is. Fuck you. Chaos. Why are you still here, guys? Run away, your town is on fire.
I cannot help but think of Cain. His sacrifice will not be in vain.
Bodies usually have really good stuff on them. Lots of coin, usually. Fucking spiders.
The grave beckons.
This is gonna be one dungeon. I'm glad I don't have to do a whole lot of anything in. Spiders can kiss my ass. Body. Nothing.
Get back!
It smells like something's burning.
My queen.
Probably having a stroke.
Death waits for many here.
God damn all these spiders. Wow. That's more than I remember when I was just running through the game. Basically, I'm not going to do anything. All these tiny spiders, man. You can kill those too. That's funny. Now, I'm not going the right way. I'm running through the map. So, I mean, clearly... Maybe I am going the right way. Basically, it's this way. I think, going this way for no apparent reason. Just to run through the map. I might actually be wrong. Oh, that was a big spider. Ugh. Spiders. We're just gonna... Fuck you.
You will make a fine corpse.
Well, I actually had to kill that one. See, I knew there was nothing down here. Yep, you're dead. Fuck you. now 30 level. I'm at level 100. There's nothing down here, guys. It's all up here. It's to get through this the quick way. You know, you just want to run through it, not go through this entire, you know, haberdashery dungeon. Be better off just going straight to the right or left. Yeah, whatever. I'm not too worried about actually dying. This fucking aura curse is probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. It took me so long to get used to playing this character again after spending so much time with my barbarian.
Do not fear the end.
Did I go down here just to fucking grind? I did. I went down here just to grind. Listen, you can't turn them into chickens yet. Like, now we can't kill them. Take that move away from you. Go all the way back up here because that's where all our shit is gonna be. I thought maybe there was at least a chest over here. There wasn't. We're gonna go all the way up and to the right. Right here. And this is gonna take us through the rest of it. I mean, to tell you the truth, I might just finish this without worrying about everything. Did I go the right way? Oh, here's the chest I was looking for. Up where I didn't bother looking first. Fuck you, spiders. They run away and they hide in there. That's weird. Okay. So, don't disturb the eggs. What the fuck? Guys, I seem to have lost my way unless I... Search for the chamber of the Queen Arcana. I have done this entire map, have I not? Oh, I missed a spot. Fuck me. Quite literally, spiders are the only things that disgust me. Fucking freak me out. They're gross. They don't mean you any good. Harmful little poison-carrying demons that should not be allowed to walk this earth. God damn it, did I miss it again? See, I told you, man, I zone out. Don't pay attention to where I'm going. That's probably why I do the whole map. That way I don't miss anything. Because I zone out while I'm playing video games really bad. Oh, look at all the coin. Give me the shit. why I have so much money. I'm so happy.
Do you see that enemy over there?
Listen. This is gonna be the easiest event ever.
Your death nears. Do not fear the end.
I killed way more than 100 enemies. It says kill the remaining enemies. There is no more remaining enemies. Did they run and hide?
I'm unable to get it open.
Oh, is this fucking with my chances? Oh, no, there we go. Got him. Okay. I didn't realize they wouldn't hit over here. Okay, screw you. We're gonna go up here.
My mistress has accepted me. Come close and feel her loving embrace.
Ew. Oh, this is Arcadia. I keep lying to you guys, saying we're going to fight somebody, and it ends up being somebody else. This is not Magda. This is Arcadia. The goddamn spider. I'm literally just gonna stand in one spot.
It's horrible, and she sucks the innards from her victims. Oh, no. No, it's too late. I hear her. The Spider Queen is coming.
Spider Queen?
Yeah!
This way. Please hurry. I can't hang here like this a moment longer. I'll go mad.
Bitch, you're gonna have to go mad for a second. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Can we please leave this horrible place?
Yeah. Sure. Let me out.
It was terrible. I'm not looking.
So now we just need the staff. Where am I? I'm in Act 1. I already have the part of Act 1 that I need. Okay. I said that already.
From us forever. We will take the battle to
What if I just sit here and play this game until I beat it, you guys? I'm sure I would probably get bored and die of hunger. and death, probably. I feel like that would take me forever, because I'm already 3 hours deep and I'm still in Act 1. You guys don't know I'm 3 hours deep, but I'm 3 hours deep. Do you hear it? Goddamn troll. Die. All your base are belong to me. Fuck you. I'm not gonna go fight everything, guys. I'll fight as I come across them, but I'm actually gonna follow this road up here. I didn't realize that would be gold. I'm gonna follow this up this way. I am going the right way, correct? Yeah. We're gonna go in here, because this is I didn't know this was here. That's new.
You will make a fine corpse.
All your base. Okay. Yeah, see, I was going the wrong way. I don't know. This is not where we're supposed to be going. So I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a fucking low-level boss. That's cool as fuck. Oh, is that where we needed to be? I could have sworn that that fucking was... Originally, this is supposed to be all the way over here. Not here. I don't think I've ever gotten this over here. But then again, yeah, I've never gotten that on at that area. It's interesting that they moved it. Fuck you. So yeah, so we found that down there, right, on the other side of the little compound. Usually it's all the way over here on the map. And there's some shit that you can get. It's weird that that was there. Now we go in here with the staff. We kill everybody. There's stuff that's all over this map. There's, you know, dens. There's other areas to go into that I am legitimately just ignoring because I just want to get through the map. Don't want to bore you guys, just want to speed run. And I feel like I want to see how fast I can get through the rest of Act 1. And if it doesn't take too much longer, we'll go into Act 2. So I'm going to end this video here. Well, after these people die. I'm going to end this video here. And I'm going to start a new one. Different